Hello, everybody. It is Margaret, and welcome to my channel, Texas Gal Treasures. In today's video, we are diving into eBay auctions again. Of course, I did not mute my phone. There we go. So, if you've been following along lately, you will know that I have recently been trying my hand at eBay auctions. This is something new for me. In the past, I've only really done eBay auctions for things that have got like a high collectible value that maybe I wasn't sure about the price, what I should put on it, such as like Star Wars collectibles, things like that. I think I had a couple comics that I did that with as well. But I thought I would try my hand at this because, one, I have a lot of jewelry inventory to move, and like as in I need to start moving some stuff, and I haven't had a whole lot of time just to start chugging along doing individual listings. And I know it seems like, well, you're doing these auction listings, you should be able to do these. I think also feeling like I know there's an end date. Also, if you've been following, you'll know that I've had a little bit, especially since COVID, some ups and downs in ability to work. And it's really like the post-COVID stuff really hit me hard. So I think it's really helping me feel like I've got a little control. Control freak. No, I'm not a control freak, but when you are feeling out of control in so many other areas of your life, like feeling like, okay, I got this, yeah, I can't control what this virus did to me and da 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 and whatever. But knowing like, okay, I can control like, okay, these are going to sell here. I'm going to have a ship date here. And we talked a little bit about I talked a little bit about previously, like how the post-COVID stuff hit me and how it was like making a sale. Like I put my stores on vacation mode for a while because getting a sale would stress me out because I knew like I had to do something. I had to like, now I've got to go ship it and pack it. And it's saying it out loud seems like, well, that's not that big of a deal, but it just was. Okay. Anyway, so this is really, I think, helping me feel empowered and also be able to, because this is how I support our family doing this stuff. So we did another video. I did another video a few days ago where we were looking at different people that do auctions like Crazy Lamp Lady, and y'all introduced me to, what was his name? Blue Bust Dave. I'm going to say it wrong. I know I am. And so I did that, and I've been putting up some videos of my items, my auction items, and been taking amazing advice from you. And I appreciate all of the feedback and the tips. And this is what we need to do as sellers is we learn and we grow. And so this is one of the growth moment videos where we're going to look at what worked, what's not working, what I'm changing. And hopefully you can, if you're wanting to try to start doing this as well, you can learn along with me. Or if you are already doing this, you could say, maybe you ought to not do that. Maybe you ought to do this. So a lot of things that I just never even considered. So yeah, I'm excited about that. So that was a big, long, blah. Let me say hey in the chat because I am live. If you're watching now or you're watching later, say hello in the chat or say hello in the comment section, and go down there and hit that subscribe button and the bell so you're notified when I put out new videos. Hello, Janice. Hi, Sammy. Thank you for being here. It is Sunday afternoon. I hope your weather is as beautiful as mine is. Here, it's delightfully beautiful. I'm looking at it out the window. Good morning or afternoon, Evelyn and Kathy. Thank you all for being here, everybody. I'm so glad. Oh, thank you. Got my green dress on. Thank you. And yeah, hi, everyone. Blue Bus Dave. That's what. Oh, did I say it wrong? I probably did. I just definitely don't always remember the words. Okay, so last week, Sunday, and 10 of my lots have sold. And I thought this would be a perfect time to come on and talk about, this is what, this is what I started at, this is what it sold for, here's what I expected, this is what didn't work, and where I'm going forward. Okay, so let's take a peek. I'm going to put one of my lots up just to have a picture so you see it's not just me. I'm not alone. So I took the advice of Google and started an auction on Sunday and had it end on Sunday. The thing I think maybe next time or later today that I'm going to do differently is I'm not going to, I think as I had it end around 1 or 2 or something like that, I think having it end later in the day Sunday, we're going to try that. Because as I started thinking about it, I was like, well, I don't even know if churches are open ever, but I'd like, somebody might be out at church or they might be in the middle of something in the day because it's beautiful. I would be outside right now if I wasn't working. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, so I think having it end later in the day is going to be something I aim for. Another thing is, I forgot the other thing. The padded flat rate mailer, right? Because we talked about I was going to ship them out in padded mailers because that's normally how I ship my craft lots. It's in a padded, hang on, I'll show you. It's in a padded already, but then like I just pop that into a padded flat rate. And I had a few people say, I'm worried that that's not going to be secure enough for the stuff, right? And so I did have one that I was like, okay, they requested, or they messaged rather, and was like, I'm kind of nervous about that. So I just upgraded and just popped it into a box because it was maybe a couple bucks more, but not, I'd rather have a happy customer, right? And then another thing I think that I need to make sure that I put is that I combine shipping, because I did have multiple purchase, a person purchased multiple lots. And so if I don't send an invoice, like the shipping is like $47 or something like that, like, oh gosh. So I think putting in there that I combine shipping to like wait for the invoice is another option. And then I'm just talking things through here too. And then I think also maybe when I do create these lots, if it's one that could go into a padded flat rate, maybe because you can give different options for shipping before they purchase. So when they purchase, they can kind of decide which one to do. And so I ended up doing that. There were 2 or 3 people that they won the auction, but they hadn't paid yet. So when I went to send their invoice, I added another option on the invoice because it automatically defaulted to padded flat rate because that's what I put. So I added another option so that when they pay their invoice, they can choose what they want. So I think that's going to be something, learning moving forward. Hello in the chat, gorgeous. Thank you. I appreciate it. These are these earrings, y'all. These are my, I don't know. These were ones that I got. One of them turned up in a Goodwill Blue Box, and I loved it so much I set it on my bookshelf over here. And then another one that I opened a few days or week later, the other earring was in there. And so those are that's my earring story on those. I love them. Hello, Fern, darling, long time no see. Oh, thanks, Brenda. You got the package. Yay, I'm so glad. I hope you liked it. Goodwill. Okay. Goodwill seems to end their auctions between 6 and 9 p.m. Yeah, so I think the evening time is going to be better. You heard 8 p.m. Eastern is a good time to start and end auctions. They're home watching TV, playing on their phones and tablets. Learning. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And maybe when I'm done with all this, I'll like make a big compilation video of like, do these things. But, so yeah, I have some more lots I'm going to be putting out today. And I think that's something that I'm going to try to aim for. I've got to I'm still figuring it out, right? Let's see. I'm putting together lots of my excess jewelry learning. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Yeah, you got to go look and see what's working for people. Ending auctions on Sunday evening between 6 and 8 is great. They have more leisure time. Okay, so I'm definitely, yeah, padded flat rate is max 4 pounds. But it so far has been working for me. Most of my lots haven't been that much. Why do I have to generate? I don't have to. On eBay, and I had a couple people pay before generating the invoice, but if I see that the lots have sold, like I saw they sold, and then I went in and on like for example, the person that bought quite a few lots, I didn't want them to pay $47 because it's not going to cost that much to ship it. So I was able to go and adjust that. Normally I don't always send invoices. I did this time because I wanted to put those other shipping options on it. But normally only if a person hasn't paid after like 24 hours, will I kind of send an invoice as like a nudge, like, hey, don't forget, you know. So let's see, going back to, okay, cool, cool. Oh, you like that? Okay, that was another thing too. The videos that I'm making for the lots. So far, I've been making videos for the lots, and we had to talk about that. I am going to start in just a second. I'll go show you the lots that one that sold already. And so there was a bit of back and forth about whether or not I should make the videos of my lots live on my channel for everyone to see. And at first I did, you know, I made it live, and then I had a few people saying, and I noticed I lost some subscribers. And then I started thinking, you know what? I put out a couple more and I made them unlisted so that if you just clicked it through the eBay listing, you could see it. And honestly, I want to have them live, even if it means that I maybe lose some subscribers, because one, I think it shows good practices, and that's my channel is about, you know, being a successful seller, having fun with reselling jewelry and whatever else. And I think it will give other people ideas on how to do that. And I think also, and I say this with all seriousness, I think you should create a YouTube channel. You've probably been thinking about it. And I think you should do it. Because even if you don't ever show your face in the video, it's so fun, you know, and you can talk to fun friends in the chats, and it's a good sense of community. And then also it can eventually become a money maker, and it helps with your eBay listings or Etsy when you add your videos to that. So that being said, I noticed that the videos that I had unlisted after a couple of days maybe had like 50 views on it, whereas the one that I had live on my channel had like 1,000 views or so, some of them less, like 200, 300. But it's no secret that YouTube is one of the ways that I help support my family. And so to me, that's like, oh, well, that one that I did that had like all the 10 lots, all of these 10 lots were compiled into one video. I mean, that just making that video made me so far $6. I mean, I know it seems like, oh, that's only $6, but I'm like, that's like eggs and a loaf of bread. You know what I mean? Like, I have to look at it that way. So like, yeah, $6 is $6. And if I make it live, so I lose 2 or 3 subscribers from doing that on that video. Yeah, you know, my kids love eggs, and we got, you know, I gotta do what I gotta do. So that's where that's coming from. And so I'm trying to make the videos more entertaining, where it's not just like here's the stuff. Another thing somebody mentioned, and again, I'm throwing a lot of information out there, is the worry, because one of the latest ones I did was 3 different lots that I posted, and I put it all, you know, I compiled them into one video, and someone's concern was that it could be misconstrued as this video is showing you all the stuff you're going to get. And so I think that's a really good point, that maybe I need to make a disclaimer at the beginning of the video and also in my eBay listing saying, this is a video showing these particular lots, and maybe link the other listings in my listing, because you can do that, and say, if you're interested in any of the other listings that you see in this video, blah, 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 here they are. Just making it crystal clear. I mean, I think it's clear, but then again, you just never know, right? Okay, so let me look in the chat, and then we'll look at my lots, my 10 lots that I've sold so far, and we'll talk a bit more. So, okay, we did that. Oh, good. I'm glad you like the invoice. Okay, good. You like the lives. You don't show your face in your videos. Yeah, I mean, it's so fun, right? And when I started, here's the thing, and I tell my sister this all the time. You can't see the future. You don't know where something is going to lead. It might seem like just like a hobby right now, but you don't know the connections you're going to make. You don't know where it's going to go. I've been on YouTube for 6 years now. And when I started, it was a hobby. And my first few videos are just product videos. They were just me putting my items up on eBay and having a product. And even if the item sells, you can leave the video there because that will still generate income. You know, somebody's coming along looking at a thing, a toy or whatever it is, and they're like, that's really cool. So some videos, I mean, my oldest videos are like this little hula girl, like music box thing. And yeah, so just put it up there and go, because you don't know in time what that's going to do for you. You don't know. If you had told me 6 years ago that this was what I would be, you know, this is going to be a huge part of how I support my family, I would have been like, you're out of your mind. You know, you're nuts. You just don't know. I mean, and it has given me so much confidence. If you, again, look back at my first videos, I'm like super shy. I'm not like, I'm there, I'm in there, but I'm not used to showing me yet. And so then I'm like, whatever. Here I am, world, look out. Okay, I'll get off that soapbox. So yeah, you just don't know where it's going to go. And yeah, you've been getting a lot of ideas. Yay, I'm so good. I mean, I'm so glad. You know what I meant? You know what I meant? The community really is awesome. Yeah. If the subscribers don't like it, they're lost. Pro, thank you. And everybody's, you know, everybody comes and goes in their time, and they do what they, you know, they're not here for that. That's cool. Oh, these earrings. Yeah, these were ones that, here, I'll take one off. I'll show you. I got these. I was telling this earlier. Like, I got these in a Goodwill blue box. I got one. Look at it. And I love that. I still don't remember what the name of that is. Like a frosted glass kind of iridescent thing. I got one and I loved it so much that I set it on my bookshelf in my workroom and just was like lamenting that I only had one of them. And then in another blue box that I got, I can't remember how many days or weeks later, the mate was in there. And I was like, you are kidding me. This mate is sitting on my bookshelf. Yeah, yeah. Let's see. 2 of the lots I'm making are little girl dress lots and a wedding lot. Oh, nice. Yeah. I know that I've made some pearl lots, which I'll show in a second too. You like when you put the sassy tassels? Yeah, we get to gross out with the bonus hairs. Dude, get out of my yard. All right, whatever. So my window's open so I can see out. My neighbor's dog. Okay, they look like Kirk's Follies earrings. They could be. I don't know. Do they have a mark? I'll have to look later. Okay, here we go. Let's dive in for real. So first lot, and again, these were just beginner, like I'm just learning. I'm going to take some craft lots that I've got over there seriously, and I'm just dumped them onto my table and took pictures, and that was it. I didn't try to stage them or make them look fancy. These are the ones that I normally would sell between 20, 25 bucks, sometimes 30 shipped. Pardon me. So in my heart of hearts, was that what I was hoping? Sure. But I was also like, you know, I really want to make, you know, just get these moving. And so because they were just craft type lots where things could be broken or missing stones or whatever, yeah, it was not a huge deal. So this was my first one, and it sold for 15 bucks. I did not get, you know, and you kind of hope, like in the back of your mind, like I hope there's like a flurry of activity at the end where it's like, because it wasn't, you know, they weren't showing a lot of bids along the way, and I was just like, oh, I hope at the very, very end it's just like bidding, 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 just for fun, right? And for profit. But that didn't happen. So we're learning. We're going to get there. Your 5-year-old started singing Sassy Tassel. Yay. All right. So this one sold for 15. I'm not mad about that. That's pretty good. Next lot, this one. And again, another thing I'm looking at is like, why did this one do better than that one? I don't even know. You can help me figure that out, I guess, too. So this one had 12 bids and it sold for $21.50. Next lot is this one that sold for $12.50. I'm thinking maybe some of the beads, some of the turquoisey colors, maybe it looked like some silver in there or some pewter, I'm guessing. No, we haven't. You missed all like the lecture. We're looking at jewelry. Good question. I started my bidding at $5. And I know that, you know, I've been looking at other people, watching what they do. And I know Crazy Lamp Lady starts hers at $4. And maybe that just seems like, it's not so much. It's only $4, right? $5 is like, oh, that's a whole $5 bill. And then the other guy, I'm going to say his name wrong. I think he starts his at $1.99 or something. And in the past, I've always said, start the auction at the price that you're comfortable getting. But I'm just trying something new. So there's that, you know. All right. So that one sold $12.50. Next one, this one sold for $31. Okay. This one, let's figure out why. Maybe because there were some figural things like the tiger, the butterfly, that really cool piece that looks like repoussé with the blue stone in the center. Can you see my, I don't know, there it is. This little piece right here. There's like a Coach tag. So maybe, and then there are some glass, I think there's some glass beads. Is that what that is? I can't even remember what was in there. Oh yeah, I think that's another thing I'm hoping is that it's going to start my shop, because I did, you know, I was on vacation mode for a while. I shut my shop totally off, so I don't have a store on eBay anymore. I'm just doing just regular selling. I'm not having a store. You can tell me the tiger and the butterfly. Yeah. The tiger's cool. It's like the ceramic. It's a really big, cool piece. I really liked it. Okay, so then this one, $17.50 on that one. You know, yeah. And again, these were just mixed lots. There were some things that need repair, some things missing stones, some things were sellable, wearable. It was just kind of like what was in the bag. For you, it was the tiger, the face. So this one, $10.50. And this one, okay, so this may have been the one that of my like craft lots that sold for the most. This one sold for $41. And this one, again, like that butterfly thing, I believe is a ring. And then that's a bolo tie. Can y'all see what I see? Hang on. That is like a bolo tie right there. And yeah, so I think, close that. That was a pretty good lot as far as craft lots go. And then that one, $15.50. We're going to look at the ones that are still up too. The rock butterfly. I don't think it really flies. Then $11.50 on that one. So like I said, like I was really hoping like, oh, maybe I'll make about $20 each, but I'm okay. Like, I feel like it's a learning process, and we've got to learn. We have to look at that. We're learning as a moneymaker too, you know, because as we learn from our mistakes, we get better, and we learn how to do better and make more money, and move ourselves forward that way. So I'm happy to get an education. Okay, so these are ones that are still up. So I think this is something else I'm going to do. I'm going to probably try to get a good 10 lots going on Sunday. So like Sunday evening, I'll put a video out with these 10 lots. And then throughout the week, if I have time and energy, I'll put up a few other just maybe solo pieces or extra like bonus lots to see how things do. So I thought these have been sitting on my table forever, the Alexis Bitar. So I was like, I better get these Alexis Bitars up. So hang on real quick. Oh, thanks, Brenda. Yeah, she said, I bought some of your craft lots before, and you put some really good stuff in your craft lots. Yeah, sometimes it's just like whatever's on my table that I'm like, I just need to get this out of here. Whatever's in this pile, here goes. Excuse me. Oh boy, are we going to have some fun in the chat? So my eBay store, yeah, I'm not paying for an eBay store because I was getting charged, you know, the store fee every month when I had everything off. I didn't have any listings. So after a couple months of that, I was like, this is stressing me out. So I had to do that, take it down. Men's lots do well, bolo ties, belt buckles, cufflinks. I have a bunch of those too. So I don't know if that'll be a lot that I put out this week, but for sure, I do a lot of that for e-commerce. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay, so I skipped. I have a ton of wearable sellable jewelry. I want to make lots, but I'm not sure how big. So yeah, what I've been doing, and again, still learning, is I'm trying to make them, and here, maybe I'll wait and tell you in the next when I share you. So that one, now this bracelet has sold for over $100, and there's one up, I think, on eBay right now for 175. So honestly, I got it in the Goodwill blue box. So if it doesn't end up selling for this, whatever, I could have put it up at and listed and forget it, and eventually it would sell. Yeah, that would be great. But like right now, I really need, as I said in the last one, we really need to give people some grace about how they might change their business models. Hang on one second. I need to like take care of business. We got to do some house cleaning over here. Bloop, bloop. Okay. Yeah, because like sometimes in the times of and here, I was thinking about this the other day. Like if you are in a place in your life where you can resell and list it and forget it, and you're doing great, that's awesome. But I was there for the longest time. Like when I had another income in this household, it was great, right? But now it's like, well, I really need to get some things moving. I need to make sure that I've got some stuff coming in. So that's kind of where I'm at. And I think we all go through these different times and seasons in our life. So that's where we're at right now. So that's why this one is like, oh, I really hope it does sell for more. But if it doesn't, I'm still making a profit. Same with this one, another Lexus Bitar. That one's at 36. These still have a few hours on them. So we'll see. I ended up listing those the evening of. So this was one of the listings that I put out midweek. And what was I going to say about this? Oh gosh, I had words I was going to say. I learned after the first 10 that I put out, don't put junk, because that was one of the things we talked about. Don't put junk in there. This is a fun lot. What did I do down here? So again, I probably going forward, I'm not going to say shipped in a padded flat rate. I will just give different options for shipping. And then, let's see, the video thing. I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh, okay. On this one, I put approximately 40 pieces, but on some of the other ones, like here's a new one that I put out the other day. I actually listed, because when we were looking at other lots, I saw somebody had put this many necklaces, this many earrings, this many da 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 da. And I thought, oh, that's cool. Okay, maybe that's more work than I need to do, or maybe not. Maybe it will be when someone sees that, like, oh, that's a lot more stuff than it looks like. I don't know. Tell me what you think about that, because that's what I did. I put the exact amount of pieces, 52 pieces, poundage, 4.9 pounds, this many earrings, blah, 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 blah. And this is the one, I put the 3 jewelry lots on the video, but I think I'll next time go in and put, these are the listing links for these other lots if you're interested, so that there's not a miscommunication, basically. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. And then I was also taking some of y'all's advice about lotting things up by color. So this was my silver and silver tone lot, and we'll see how that does. This was my pearl. I know I put faux pearl. There are some real pearl, like freshwater pearls and stuff in there, but I would much rather put faux pearls and have someone be pleasantly surprised and be like, wait, these are real, than for me to say real pearls and get an item not as described. You know what I mean? So there is that. What am I showing you this for? I tried the black background. It worked better on the white. I pulled my white background back out though. Hi, I Spy Queens. Hello, hello. Yes, please hit that like button, friends. They have other listings that you compare prices. Okay, wait, I think I missed something. I always try to remind myself that the thing sitting on my table could be a $20 bill or a $50 bill. This is true. Yeah. Yep, this is true. You can't find my stuff from the link in the description. You mean on eBay? I need to update that because I think my link in my description is from when I had an eBay store. So I've got to figure that out. Are the boxes included? Yeah, the boxes are included, like with the pearls and stuff. Whatever maybe I need to make that clear too, right? Like what the jewelry, yeah, whatever they came in is what they are gonna. It's in the video too. Okay, let's see. This one is not doing great at all. So that was the one I was like, okay, I'm going to do these different color lots. And the pink one, and I put some they're not real real cameos, but they're cameos, and there's some rings in there. I thought, oh, that'll jazz it up. Like I thought, oh, that ring's really going to jazz it up. But no, so far, maybe there's too many beads. You know what I mean? Tell me what you think about that. Like I'm trying to know going forward, like maybe I only need one strand of beads in there or two tops, and then try to put in some other cool stuff, because I feel like this one it's got some cool stuff in there, but maybe there's too many beads. Like that ring is really cool. That it's a faux cameo, but it's a cool cameo ring. It's really cool. Anyway, whatever. But again, tell me your thoughts on that, because we're trying to learn and move forward with getting better. Oh, y'all, I was too big on that. I thought that this was big. Oops. I meant for that to be big and not me. Can y'all see that? Hang on. Boom. Bigger? Good. Too many beads. Yeah, a lot of beads turn you off. Okay. So I think, live and learn, even though there's cool stuff in there, I think the eyes go to the beads and are like, oh, that's too many beads, lady. Like, but wait, look, what do you call that? That accordion, it's, the latch is broken, but maybe somebody can fix it. Okay, Sammy says, I only bid on lots that have majority mixed metals and maybe 25% beads. Plastic beads, not good. Glass stones, good. Okay. So maybe, oh my God, hey Dave, how's it going? So maybe that's on this one, the problem. Going forward, now I can't promise it because I started making some blots today and they might have some beads, but good to know, because then I can just make a whole separate lot of throw them into my craft lots or whatever. We're learning, right? Let's see. For the rings, it would be awesome to know the rings. Okay, so maybe adding the ring sizes on there. Color lots are a great way to list. Gold, silver tone. Yeah, that one seems to be doing better for sure. A lot of beads turn me off. eBay store prices went down. That might be something. Maybe. You agree about the beads. It needs bracelets. Okay. So more of a mix. Yeah, this is really helpful. It's helping me, and I hope that anyone who's trying to start will see this and be like, oh, Margaret messed up with that. I'm going to learn from her mistakes. That's what I truly hope that for you, that you don't make the same mistakes as me. So we'll see. I mean, I still think there's really cool stuff in here, but whatever. So then this is another one I did that was like the ambery brown one. Let's see what you think about this. This one has got it's not as many plastic beads, but there are beads in there. But it's got some copal and maybe some amber, maybe in like the faux tortoiseshell bone and all this fun stuff. But maybe it's just that there's so many other lots that were up that these haven't really gotten that much attention yet. Or maybe it's that I didn't start them on the Sunday. Thoughts? What are your thoughts? That was like a really cool panel with copper and brass with animals and such. Oh, you're watching it. Okay. That's the thing too. I was like, well, maybe, I think because I was like, maybe there'll be a bunch of bids at the end, because on the other one, I was thinking, oh, when I watch these ones that are going to end today, I'll see if there was a bunch of activity right before they ended, but there wasn't. Could be my timing. Could be that they were just craft lots. So I'll see these, and then I'm going to try, maybe I try to do just lots on the weekend and get those up. And then throughout the week, if I have solo pieces that I want to put on auction, I don't know. Again, still figuring it out. And I really, really, really appreciate all the tips and things people have been throwing my way. So the next one is a black and white. Black and white lot. Thoughts on this one? What do you think? So the black and white lot has got a bunch of stuff. There are beads in it, but there's also really cool, like, I hesitated putting bone in it, but I did. I had some cool bone pieces, and then that's like a really cool Betsy Johnson necklace. But it gets lost in it, so I think maybe I should have done that one by itself. But oh well, too bad. So sad. Well, we're learning for next time. Thoughts on this one? Again, too many beads? What do you think? Maybe too many beads? I feel like this is like, I'm here for my tutorial, please. You help me. You tell me. But you know, you start second guessing yourself, and you just need another set of eyes, right? And again, we learn from each other. This is my other. And this little crane, that pendant is super cool. It's hand painted and then wire wrapped. So it's like on ceramic and then glazed. It's really cool. I don't know. I feel like those pieces I should have found a way to showcase more, is what I'm trying to say. To really get some, I don't know. I just got to figure this out better. So that they could be more prominently shown. So I'm trying that on the video that I'm doing. I'm starting already. I've got 4 of the lots made for the one that's going to come out today. Pardon. And I'm trying to make sure that the pieces, like on this one, I was kind of like, I should have, I should have made sure that those pieces were highlighted more in the pictures and in the video, maybe. So I think going forward, I'm going to really make sure that that's what I do. Let me see what you said in the chats. You thought it was a Betsy necklace, yeah. And maybe I should just say, like, in the description, like, you know, so if somebody's searching for that. But I'm trying to make it fast. Like, that's the other quandary I have, is like, yeah, you can tag the name brands. But yeah, again, like, I'm just trying to, like, I was trying to just, like, put them up there and just go and just put them on auction. But let's see, black and white colorway, not the best. Okay, so you think all black, all white? Nice mix with the rhinestones, or do a name brand lot. Yeah, it's just a matter of sorting, finding it all. Look like a named makers. Yeah, okay. And then not named. Okay. So, name brand lot. Love the butterfly. Brooches do well. I feel as a buyer, when the starting bid is low, the bidders have higher hopes. Right, yeah. Okay. You'd add a couple things. You would add it. Okay. Add brooches and stuff to it too. Okay. Let me see how many I put in this one, because I think this is another one that I put the list. Oh, yeah. That's the one I was showing you. I put the list. What do you think about that? Do you think that putting the list of, or is it better just to be ambiguous about it? And just like the mystery of it is more exciting? Or do you think people would like to know, like, oh, there's like so many of this? Or it's like, oh, well, the mystery is gone now. 4 rings, meh, maybe not. I'm trying to get into the side of the minds of my buyers. So you do well with Chico's lots. You like the mystery. Okay, because I could save myself some work. Most of the lots are doing good. Whatever you're telling us to sell the lot is what you should include. Okay, yeah. First instinct is best. You vote for the list. Okay, let's do a vote in the chat. List or no list? You think the treasure, so no list. Mystery of what's, all right, no list, no list. Mystery is more exciting. I can save myself a little bit of, because I have been like making a little list, counting it out. It takes a whole nother step of, you like the list. Okay, no list, no list. There's more no list than list. I think because I saw it when we were doing the video the other day, and we were looking at some other, we just like a random search of jewelry auctions, and there was somebody that had put a list, and I was like, ooh, that's fun. No list. Okay, cool. But name brands maybe do add. Okay. All right. I like less work. That's what I see. Less work. Cha-ching. Oh, well, that's only it's okay. We all have our opinions. But I think maybe dropping like, hey, there's this piece in there might be good. Okay. Was that all? That wasn't all, was it? I feel like I had more. What was that? Oh, and I did put this ring out. So like, I think that's what I'm going to do is like maybe Saturday, put up the lots and make a video with the lots. And then throughout the week, just drop a few pieces that I want to put out. And then I'm going to make videos for them, especially like this, because you couldn't really, like, you got to catch the light on that. Where'd this go? You know, the way you twist and turn it really can, pardon me. Yeah. So what did you, oh, I did test the metal on the ring, and it did not test out as gold or silver. So it may still be plated over something else. But my testing didn't pick up silver or gold on it. So, oh, thank you. What's my eBay seller name? It's Texas Gal Treasures. I'll have to get a new link to put in the description box, because I know it's something that has been coming up. I know I was really tempted to keep the ring, but decided that I would sell it. Long story short, I just felt like, oh, it's going to sit in my drawer and it needs to be worn. It's so beautiful. Okay. I think we're good, and we'll probably do this again. I'll, as I keep doing lots, I'll keep coming back and saying, okay, this worked, this didn't work. Tell me also if this is helpful for you, or if you're like, why don't you come back when you finally know it all? No, that's not the way it works. I don't like that idea. No. Yeah, because I think as we are learning and growing, it's important to show the process of learning and growing, right? Yeah. Some sellers list minimum expectations, at least 3 brand pieces include. Okay. Oh, thank you, Auntie Christy. Thank you. I appreciate it. Very helpful. Good. Yay. So, I mean, because it's something I've never really been successful at. And I feel like if we, the teacher in me is like, if you take the time to evaluate how you've been doing in the short term, then you can learn and grow for the long term. But then things always change. So there we go. Pirate ship. And I've looked into pirate ship, but the few times that I did, it was never really a big money saver for me. But I guess I need to just keep trying. Yeah. Oh, good. You got some lots up. Good. I'm so glad it's helpful. Yay. All right. So I'm going to finish making some more lots. And so later you'll probably see a video of the different lots that I have coming up for the next week. That's already 3 something. Okay. We'll see how fast I can hustle on this. Oh yeah, my hand's okay. I think I don't know if it's arthritis or carpal tunnel or something, but like it kind of hurts because I do a lot of computery stuff. And so the compression makes my hand feel better. So it's not really hurt, but I probably should ask my doctor what to do. All right. I hope y'all have a really good week. Thanks for all your input. And I'm excited to go on this learning journey with you about eBay auctions. All right. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.